Alright, so I wanted to make a recording of my wall before I start putting plywood on. Plywood's actually going on today. And one of the tips that I want to give right now is I am now up in the rafters above my climbing wall. I'll climb down in a second. But one thing you want to think about is when you're doing a wall is access. So if you spin a T-nut or strip a T-nut and you need to get to it, you need to figure out how you're going to get back there. So what I've done before plywood's going on, because after plywood it's going to be really hard, is I've actually made a ladder. So you can see right below me, this is the back of my 45-degree wall that I've made a ladder that I can climb down and easily get up to the rafters, which will then get me over to my 22-degree wall, which I'll show you in a second, where I built a ladder down that. So I'm coming down. So this is the back of my 45-degree wall, as you can see. And then that is a nice crawl space right back there. So when I put the vertical right there, you can see this is a nice space behind it, and I can get to there too. So let me come out here. This is a 15-degree wall that goes up about 11 feet from the floor. But as you can see right here, I got this nice crawl space that can get me back to the back of this. And then here I have a 22-degree wall, and you can see on this end and on this end I got solid walls, so it's not like I can crawl in from the side. So I've built this ladder right here, which I can easily get to from the rafters and climb down, and then I can go back and forth behind here without much of an issue. And that way I don't have to find any ladders. I already have what I need to move around in. And even to get up into the rafters, since I have this on the back of my 45, and it's going to be pretty readily available from this side. When I put the, I haven't framed this side closed yet, but once I do, I'll have a door over here, so I can just walk right behind my 45, climb up the ladder into the rafters, walk across the rafters, which I have a few boards up there. It makes it a little easier walking across instead of kind of balancing the beams. Obviously this is going to be taken out because the plywood's going to be going in here. This is just to help me go back and forth to each side of this gap that I've made. I've taken out 3 rafters, which gives me the higher ceiling height over here. So I got some of the boards up there, and I can just walk across those. It makes it a lot easier instead of, balancing on open rafters like I have back here. Yeah, so then I can just walk. I can go around, walk across this huge carrying beam, and then I can just get out, walk over here, and then I got my ladder that I can walk right down and then move back and forth behind here. So that's a good tip to have when framing your wall. You got to figure out how you're going to access the back if you're making something large and you don't have easy access. Like if I just left this 45 open or something, obviously I'd have access to the back. But that 22 degree wall, I can't get in from the side because that's a solid wall with sheetrock on the other side. So that is not going to work. And the crawl space is very, very tiny, and I don't think I could get through where the other roof meets the crawl space. So it'd be kind of a pain. So just something to think about, sticking a ladder on the back of each of your walls if you can access them from the top. And then you can easily climb up. This one I can access, but it's so tall, I'm probably going to put a couple pieces just so I can get higher up, so I can reach the higher up points from the back. So that's what I'm gonna do right now. I'm gonna put a couple steps so I can reach the top of the back of this, because that'd be a real pain to get to from the top.